Okay, what's up? Let's get right into it. Yeah. Okay. Uh, not touched it at all since the last time, and I went back and watched some of that old video. I didn't watch the whole thing because even I don't want to listen to myself talk for an hour. And I noticed as I was filming the video recorded at 360, which I don't think I fixed. But hopefully I did fix the microphone issue. We'll only see here in a minute. We do everything live. Nothing's done in a timely manner. I wonder. We got a lot of work. I was thinking of trying to get that thing down and under. Now, you might hear more keyboard tapping last time, which I will say at the end. Yeah. And, ooh, these textures aren't proper. Okay, you might hear more keyboard taps, and that's a subsequent of me moving my microphone closer, and also maybe messing with some of the OBS's recording settings. It's a balancing act, which I don't have figured out yet. But hey, we'll get there, you know. We're not gonna give up. Now, last time, as you can see, we got a good ways into working. I'm so disorientated right now. Ooh. Oh. I think that's gonna be our archway. Yeah, that's fine. I would use slabs there, but in this version, you can't even place slabs. You kind of have to work with what it gives you. I think I'm gonna mine out this way. Oh, we were very close. This. Get some slimes while we can. They seem so much more expensive in this, but I think that might be perception. Ain't that a kick in the head? Okay, let's not just play Minecraft here, let's do a little bit of talking. So, be honest, I didn't prepare really any topics. I used to, uh, whenever I'd go into those previous episodes, I'd have a ready-made, at least a few topics I wanted to talk about. But, just haven't had anything and it's been on the precipice of my mind. No really like in-depth thoughts. Sure, I've had a few, but none, none during this in-between time. Because during that time, I would have them, think of them, maybe write them down, and then I'd wait till I started recording to elaborate on them a bit more. So I did borrow some artificial intelligence to present me with a few topics, and shockingly, just prompted the first topic it recommended me was Minecraft, and it wants me to share my favorite creators or in-game experiences, and that's kind of tough because I mean I'm not old, that's for sure. I'm pretty young, but when I was still watching Minecraft creators and stuff, I mean I was watching this guy does Minecraft and stuff back when he was making modding mod tutorials. I don't remember what they're called. Showcases, mod showcases, and yeah, that was the days. I mean, I remember when the squid was first introduced as a character. That's really. I remember watching a interview with him and Anthony Padilla, and he even noted that's when his channel started blowing up. It's when he introduced the squid character. It makes sense. He did grow exponentially from there. He gradually grew out of doing mod showcases at all. And he joined the lot larger Minecraft ecosystem. And not to say he wasn't one of the originals. I mean, he pioneered that ecosystem. I was just thinking that I need some bones. What did I pick out here? Ooh, cow. 2 pigs, that's good too. No leather. Hope we get some pork chops. Some pork chop. I don't think there's any. Yeah, there's no sprinting in this version either. I only half remembered trying last time, so. Well. Sadly, if they didn't despawn, I would name them guy who got past my walls. But, you know, he's gonna die anyway, so I might as well get him while I can. Do pork chops, too, made up for that last pig. Guess I should, yeah, I should sleep. I don't have any walls or anything. We'll experience night here in a few nights. I won't sleep through it. I got lucky to sleep through my first night because I encountered so many sheep in that forest. I'll get back into the mine here in a second, but thinking something like this. Just kind of an accent. Yeah, that'll work out nicely, I think. I believe it is such. I'm just gonna have a dirt go up in there. That'll eventually grow some grass on it. I can go kill those pigs. I'm not bothered. Yeah. Where was I? Yeah. This guy does Minecraft. The whole like creator ecosystem at that time was kind of interesting. Because really the only Minecraft YouTuber I keep up with these days is that Mumbo Jumbo. Cause he's pretty funny. He doesn't have a childish sense of humor. He's just got you can very clearly tell he's an adult, but he doesn't like swear or anything, which I think is good. It's just some straight comedy appropriate for everybody. I think he's overall just good. Really don't need to elaborate too much on him. People who know him know why he's good. Ooh. Okay, I've got my mines opening up here. I don't know that I got plenty of space. Wonder why this dirt here then. I think I'm gonna mine 3 deep in and then start the stairs. I had to figure out what goal I had. And I remember the the old YouTubers though, the old Minecraft YouTubers at least. I mean, there's Bayesian Canadian that what's that guy in that spacesuit called? I don't know. Bayesian Canadian, Jerome ASF, spacesuit guy. I think his name was Zach or Alex. He was a frequent shower on sorry, I just got so brain blasted. He was a frequent shower. That group though. You might be wondering why I'm doing all this effort for a mine. It's because I plan to live here for a while. For most of this series, actually, and most of the future. Until inevitably, of course, I finish this build and expand down and build more. But we don't want an ugly mine. We want a very, very nice looking mine. Plus, we're going to want a lot of cobblestone. We're going to want a lot of coal. I do wonder if there's stairs in this. Perfect. Yeah. I didn't realize that. Ooh, freaky. I really don't know how long the burn time is in this. I'm a bit confused because I was able to cook one pork chop with just a single wood plank. I'm kind of going off inference there. Going off what I know and hoping it's 8 per coal. Speaking of, I should actually just make more coal. Ooh, looks like I'm already hitting the outside wormhole. No bother. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see, there's 3 there, so. You guys, that was a really old Minecraft channel. Honestly, if anyone watches this far in, I really doubt they've ever even seen it, heard of it. But I think it's Dad Plays. It's something. And, originally they were just a channel, like a little family channel. With the dad and the mom was there, but no, I think it's dad and daughter for the most part. I think the son gets involved sometimes, but rarely is he a character until the later seasons. And they started off by just playing normal Minecraft. And I think it's their mom who joined. But they wanted to do a little bit of lore, I assume. So they found her character out in the jungle, and her skin was this brown bear type thing. I just remember it being flat, black, brown with eyes. Old Minecraft skin quality. And that's just I remember that channel, honestly, probably way more than I should. I feel like they might honestly still make stuff. Something about it. Got a feeling that they do. It was a cool channel though, especially when I was young. There was all this lore around it too. I think the mom was an AI or something, or an alien, and she was actually keeping tabs on it. That's just how channels like that came about back then though. They did something fun and then expanded on it. Let's get off of Minecraft though. I don't want to talk about Minecraft too much while playing Minecraft. Internet memes. Discuss the impact of memes on. Memes have always been a thing. Much as we use them today. Of course, they've never been as big as a thing, but even back in the day, obscure humor and things that alluded to other things and references, all that. Memes have always been a thing. But normally a meme was part of a city at most. Let's say there was a play in this city that was incredibly terrible, and then somebody made fun of it, and publishes a article in the paper about it, and then some sort of joke evolves from there, and that becomes a saying in that specific place, or just a joke in that specific place. And you just never really know what it means. But that's what that is. Memes have always been a thing. Just not in today's context. Not in today's context, nearly as much. I can only really imagine the internet's never gonna be Like how you remember it. It's just constantly changing. I mean, even in 5 years, the internet's gonna be different now. Oh my gosh. Stupid skeleton. Get off my dick. I bet another one's gonna spawn. Nope. Shocking. Though this music's a bit loud. Is this music even linked to the music? Three pickaxes, that's truly how you know you're playing Minecraft. Give him some space to grow, you know? Which I know you don't need to do in the later versions, because like one grow and grow right next to each other. But in this version, I have no clue if you need a space amount or not. Oh boy. This one? This is amazing. I do wonder what the fastest thing to break that with is. And it looks like the one call to 8 objects rule still applies. May wonder why I filled that in, but if you don't remember, the wall was basically collapsed. No, we were closer to the mountain than I believe. Yeah, we can do this. Ooh, some coal. Something tells me this is going to be a mining episode for the most part. Because until we have iron, I'm really uncomfortable with going down into the pit, as I will now refer to it. Okay. There they are. But that's how we're gonna do this. We're going to Wasn't my exact plan, but plans do in fact change. And for the most part, they don't tell you when. They just tell you that they are going to change. Which, in other circumstances, that'd be a good place. Saying like that in with just like people. But I'm not really into that kind of thing. I think having that mentality about people is kind of doomerish. That word applies in this century. Let's see if we can make that work. That's beautiful if it can. I want to move it over from this way because that makes that wall make more sense than it currently does. See that? Petrified oak. I think I brought that up in the last episode that's if you swap versions to Control 1, I think, that's no longer a wooden slab, it becomes a petrified wooden slab. It's a good song. It's a, I do wonder if it's a parody, if he came up with that originally. That kind of changes my perspective on the whole thing. I never thought about it as a, I always assumed it was parody of something. Not to say he wasn't a good singer in his own right, though. Oh, boy. Zombie sounds steadily close. If I got lucky, there's a spawner nearby. But also, you know how this game's audio is. It could be 20 blocks out here. Still here. Oh, sweet mother. I don't have anything I need to cook. Sweet. Okay. Let me look at one of these things, because I've noticed a lull in the conversation. Uh, do. Famous historical events? Not really my thing. Maybe reading applies in some sense, I guess. 'Cause as a kid, I didn't like to read. Because who really did? It was only into high school I started to read a lot more. I was always good at reading. Even in middle school, I got a letter for trying. They wanted me to take some kind of like, is it dual credit? Some kind of college thing. I would have to go to the high school to take it, and it was for English. I think English and reading, because that's always just been my. If I had a savant skill, which I'm not, but if I had a savant skill, it would be reading and English and all that. That's always been something I've just been good at. And, I never minded it. I thought, yeah, some books are cool, but for the most part, no, I don't like reading. Other than, it's such a thing, but, manga. I got into manga pretty well. I mean, if you find manga and stuff nowadays, it's mostly Korean because they do everything in color. They pump it out so much quicker. And but when I was getting into it back in my day, it was all Japanese, and it was mostly on crawler forums and sites. You really didn't have any source material. It was all crawlers. And yeah, black and white is the norm. If I ever saw a colored version of these people's drawings, it was only in okay, let's do this. If I spawn one right in this close here, get out of here, dude. Feathers. I forgot they used to drop those. Shit. You got me killed. What do they want from me? To put a door? Okay. This isn't the version where they just give you one door. Which I think is the appropriate. No, I love that noise. God, I got thrown off topic so hard they you might be able to tell I'm a bit tired. Like, even that, it's like, I'll try to think of something and then my brain lulls behind, dragging, trying to remember what I was thinking about. And, oh shit, what really was I talking about? It felt interesting to me. Reading, yeah. It was, back in my day, just, I was lucky to even see a colored panel those times. You just wouldn't see it. It was like a special thing to see a colored panel. And I think there's a few Korean manga started popping up on these crawler sites. But what really changed everything was solo leveling, sadly. And the reason I say sadly is because by modern standards, and it's not like solo leveling came out in fucking 2004. Like, modern standards in just 5 years of seeing, like, Korean fantasy novels and stuff, it's become quickly apparent that solo leveling was in a type of right place, right time. Because even while solo leveling was still being produced and everything, I went out, because I got, I was like every other person at the time, I was so interested in it. But I went out and I found a novel, and the site I was referred to had so many other novels, and I started reading and reading and reading. And I mean, this was before solo leveling was like even on chapter 80 of the manga. And there's just so many things like it. Like, it became apparent that it wasn't setting any type of industry standard. It was average. It should have been average, but because it got that manga adaptation, and it came out so sustainably, there was one chapter per week, and it was colored and blah 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 blah. I mean, it just took over. It spread like wildfire. It's even hard to find these old Japanese manga crawler sites, because now there's things called scanlators, and yeah, that's mostly who dominates the market now. A bunch of different scanlation groups, and it's funny because none of these people have any rights to the property they scan, but they trade them between each other, and like they sign them over, and they trade. It's just so strange how they present it so officially, even though it's all illegal undercurrents. They change their IP so many times so that you can't sue them, and it's crazy because it's to keep the user base up. They change the IP, but the old IP just redirects you to the new website. It's a constant game of cat and mouse between them and the actual company producing them. The actual companies have threatened cease and desist stuff before, but it's never resulted in official action because they're all the way out here in the U.S. and a lot of Arabian businesses, like a lot of businesses around the stuff is hosted in Saudi Arabia. I find strange, but thing, I guess. No, but yeah. I mean, I knew it even be back then, and I was saying it back then, but people didn't want to hear it. And I was saying, like, solo leveling's fine, but no, it's not this people were treating it as if it was the greatest thing to ever exist, which at the time it wasn't true then. It's not true now, and for the most part, as of recent, yeah, people have come to accept that it is not the holy grail. But you still have a few stalwart defenders. And back then, I mean, it felt like I was actually going to get death threats through saying some of that stuff. It's like, it just had such a die-hard, loyal community behind it. Let's see. Ooh, there's an F3. Good, good, good. I wonder what F stands for. I'm at one level 70. I think it's 30 for dominance. 19. Oh boy, this is gonna take some off-camera mining. You know what? That's fair. This isn't a mine anymore. This is a staircase down to that layer of the base where I'll make some new pillars, like that. Here, we're gonna do some detailing work, and once I get done with this detailing work, I'm gonna hop up. Because I don't know if you guys can tell, which I don't expect you to be able to, that's kind of weird. But I'm kind of tired, I'm extremely tired. And just so you know, it's like 1 a.m. for me. Which I know for plenty of you watching, because I'm sure if you're watching this, you might either be nostalgic, or you put this on, and it's like, I don't know, relaxing to you in some way. I don't know. I'm sure for plenty of you out there, the 1 a.m. is like nothing. And I have times like that where I have a bad sleep schedule, but I wake up at a pretty good time. I wake up at like 8 a.m., 6 a.m. most of the time. But today, definitely 8 a.m. I'm not going to be able to have a 6 a.m. morning. Now, you may realize, but I'm not going to lift this stone there, because it's more meant to be like, this was hobbled out of the ground, and this is like stone that's only been moved a little. That's why it's so themed. I may get some gilded, I say gilded, but not in gold, more in like nicer stone context. Let's see, is this how you... I think I have to cook stone a second time over. Don't know how to make it. I'm gonna have to figure this out real quick. Oh, what was that? Stone slab. Oh, okay, that's how you make it. That's interesting. Oh, I made a pressure clip. Plant some TNT there at some point, I guess. Luckily, I put ladders better. Perfect. You can see there kind of what I'm going for. Like, this is some special stonework kind of thing going on. Is gay for European. I just realized part about that musical, the whole gay European thing. This is trying to like defend him or trying. I think they're actually trying to accuse him, trying to get him. Okay, I got my sword ready. I don't think they should. I don't want here. Something about right there is calling out at me. I want kind of a not a triangle, but a L shape. Hero Brian. I remember seeing the original Hero Brian video. Spooky stuff. I mean, I know now it's basically considered like one of the OG creepypastas or SCPs. I don't know what they call them anymore. But back then there's shit that actually scared me. That made me jump. There's just nothing like it. I'd never seen or heard of anything like this Hero Brian character. Especially since back then, like that's when you had your childhood friends and stuff. And, I remember going to my friend's house, just down the road and stuff. And, him being, we played Minecraft on his Xbox 360, or actually might have been the original Xbox. It was for a while. He got an Xbox 360 later, and just that time that just that time, I guess. No, I'm not gonna create depth there. I thought about it, and then I decided no, I don't think I need that depth. Who needs the depth? Ooh, that'd be good. That's a cool little thought. My last stone so mixed into the mountain. I think I'll use a few of these to perfect. I like it in a way. You can probably make iron bars in this version. Not rich enough for that, but we'll get there one day. That's for sure. That's for sure. Ooh, spooky, because I know that thing can climb up to me. Probably already is on its way. Oh, can they not climb in this version? Spookier. One of the spookiest things I've seen. Okay. Well, here. I just kind of came up with this idea on the to commemorate the series. Let me sorry for doing this. Let me open my browser and go to youtube.com. Someone left a comment on the last video. And I want to commemorate them. Because, it's the little things like that that count. I'm not exactly asking you to comment, but, ooh, spooky. I will commemorate this guy. I'll try to commemorate someone each day. Hmm. Hmm. Let me find. Ooh. Get out of here, mister. You know what? No, dude. It's a good stuff. Yeah, I'll keep it to this. Ooh. Is that a character limit thing, or did I mess that up? Let's retype that. Alright. And OJ 620. It's been a ooh, little while. Huh. Let's see. What can we do? I can make a typo. Hmm. We'll make we'll make a typo in the name of Dirty. First comment. OJ 620. It's been a little while. I'll just obliviate the hot part. There you go, OJ. You ever watched to this point in the video? I really don't expect people to watch the whole thing. That's the thing I think some people don't get. It's honestly this series kind of just meant more for me. And I put it out there for anyone who wants to see it. It's just a thing I want to do and try to keep doing on a pretty semi-regular to even daily basis at some point. Is there's some days where I can do this every day, and there's some days like the lull in between now and the last episode where I need that time in between. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna stop about 5 minutes early, and I'll see you guys in the next one.